Three, two, one. There's my audience. I unfortunately only have one today. Okay. Got it set up?
Yep.
Okay. So, The Thing. First off, I'm gonna ask a question. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? You don't have to actually answer, just want you to think about it. I believe the scariest movie that I have ever seen is The Thing from 1982, not the 2011 one. That one kind of sucks. But I think genuinely this is the best horror movie of all time. Now, as I get into it, first and foremost, I'm going to give you a slight warning. If you haven't seen this movie, go ahead and watch it. It's like $3 to rent. It's 40 years old, and it is very rated R, and it deserves to be because it is very gory, very gruesome. There's suicide, body horror, all that kind of stuff just spread about. You can't really do anything about that. But yes, you have been warned. So, plot synopsis: an American Arctic research team is found by another Arctic research team who was Norwegian. They were chasing a dog through, let's say, I believe 100 miles of snow. They were trying to shoot at it, blow it up, all this stuff, and when he finally gets there, they take the guy out because he seems to be going nuts. Well, it turns out the dog isn't a dog. Little Husky is an alien monster bent on absorbing and mimicking native life here on Earth. And unfortunately, it can mimic anything, anyone. And that leads into, well, this cast of characters suddenly being invaded. Maybe not everyone isn't who they seem to be. Now, what it's famous for is its gut-wrenching special effects. Now, in The Artifice, Rob Bottin, the very famous special effects artist, endured painstaking hours working 7 days a week for 56 weeks. After the film was completed, he checked himself into a hospital for exhaustion. And quite frankly, it worked. The movie is absolutely horrifying and it still holds up. It's better than a lot of CGI and horror movies that I see here and there. But the special effects are truly something. Everything you can see has actual glistening light off of it. Lighting never works anything right. Lighting always works properly and everything kind of looks exactly right. And everyone's reacting to the same thing because they see what you see. There's no tennis ball on a stick. There's no green screen. It's all practical. Now, the main thing that's very interesting is the psychological horror aspect of it. Anyone could be the thing, and they don't even realize it. It's even implied that people who are the thing don't really know it until they just know it. And that's probably just to keep themselves safe. If I think I'm a human, I'm gonna act like a human and probably survive longer than a thing that thinks it's a human, and so on and so forth. But yeah, even the main character McReady is under suspicion after his shirt is shown ripped. Usually whenever someone undergoes the thing, their body goes through some weird changes that includes like their shirts tearing or ripping. This ensures the audience is just as suspicious as the characters themselves. Reception. Unfortunately, this film had a horrible reception due to the popularity of E.T., the extraterrestrial. Now, Spielberg had a very loving story of an alien and stuff like this, and this was very much not that. And because of that, critics lambasted it. According to Diabolical, which is a fun website, John Carpenter's The Thing arrived with high hopes but faced poor reception. Despite the groundbreaking technical achievements, it could not compete with Spielberg's E.T. and received harsh criticism. However, over time, The Thing has evolved into one of the most celebrated horror films, and justly so. Criticisms. The main criticism this film gets now more than ever is the lack of diversity. This film does not feature any women in it. That does not mean it deserves to be written off, though. The focus, I truly believe, is the story itself, not the characters in it. Diversity, though important, is not a requirement for every single story. And in the context of the 1970s, for a film that really didn't have a lot of backing, and it seemed more like a passion project with everyone involved, it kind of makes sense that maybe they couldn't get everything that they wanted to. But it's also a horror movie. You know, it's not a very insightful socio-political commentary. It's a monster flick. An alien bites a dude's head off. So it's not really that kind of movie. And to conclude, I still think, due to its special effects, its, groundbreaking special effects, to be fair, its simple story, its mistrust, its psychological warfare, and horror that it goes into it, it all combines into this perfect little piece of media that I think should have been left alone, but unfortunately we got a horrible prequel in 2011. But still, 1982's The Thing by John Carpenter is the greatest horror movie of all time.